What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here. Welcome back to the next Duel Links video on the channel. Today, we're going to be jumping into the brand new mini box. I've been getting so many tweets about this box, that it's good, that it's great. I haven't looked at any of the cards yet. I did see the preview, so the only card I really am familiar with is Widespread Ruin. Besides that, the archetype that's in this box, I have no idea. I've never seen it before. Maybe it's from new Yu-Gi-Oh, but whatever. We're going to jump into it. You guys can see we have 6,353 gems. So the mini box Clash of Wings is available today. We got a lot of stuff going on in June. We have the abilities are nerfed, or they're balanced rather. Then we have this new mini box. Then we're gonna have the new ban list along with Esperoba. I think it's Esperoba anyway. It says he's got like really quick before we jump into this. He says, where is it? New Legendary Duels, June 26th. Thank you again. Birthday gifts galore, Konami. Oh, the cosmos will guide me to victory. It sounds like an Esperoba type of quote, so I think it's Esperoba. Well, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna buy out this mini box. Well, I don't know if we can buy the whole thing out with gems, but we're gonna use as many gems as we can today. And then I'll go ahead and of course, we're gonna spend the next few videos using these cards, building decks, whatever, we're gonna see. There's 2 or 3 new decks in here. Maybe they're competitive, maybe they're not, but you can find out on this channel by clicking subscribe down below. And I think, what's today? Today's Wednesday. So the next Duel Links video will be on maybe Friday? Probably Friday. Our first pack, do a barrel roll. Oh, we got memes today, boys. When a spell card, trap card, or monster effect is activated, tribute all Mecha Phantom Beast tokens you control, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. Wow. So, Mecha Phantom Beast support. That's something special. Training for hire for all your training needs. If a face-up monster for hire you control is destroyed by battle or by an opponent's card effect, you can target one of those monsters, special summon one monster for hire from your deck whose level is lower than that target's original level. You can only use this effect of training for hire for all your training needs once per turn. So it's a continuous trap, stays on the field, obviously because it's continuous, and anytime a for hire monster is destroyed, you can go ahead and grab another one from your deck with a lower level. That's pretty good. Wind Up Knight. It is a light warrior, 1800 attack. When a face-up wind-up monster you control is targeted for an attack, you can negate the attack. This effect can only be used once while this card is face up on the field. Wow. It's a once negate attack while it's up on the field. I can see like Powerful Rebirth being good with this, just because it resets it obviously like boop boop. If you get rid of it or if it goes away and you get it back, that's 2 negates. So that's kind of a cool card. I like it. I guess wind-ups are going to be a new archetype in here. Psychic Soul, tribute 1 psychic type monster you control, gain life points equal to the level of the tributed monster times 300. Okay. Mecha Phantom Beast Cal Griffin. Look at this duck. Bird, eagle, got it eventually. You contribute 2 Mecha Phantom Beast monsters, special summon this card from your hand. You can only use this effect of Mecha Phantom Beast Cal Griffin once per turn. While you control a token, this card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect. Once per turn, you can discard 1 Mecha Phantom Beast monster and special summon a Mecha Phantom Beast token. So, typical Mecha Phantom Beast stuff. It's 2,500 defense, so it's pretty bulky. Widespread Ruin, we got the ultra rare. Oh my gosh, I kind of want to reset. Oh my goodness. Well, we're in the middle of packs, never mind. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, destroy the attack position monster your opponent controls with the highest attack. If tied, it's your choice. I don't know why my brain flipped those around, but Widespread Ruin is a pretty good card. It's a pretty good card. I like it. And especially because Rose Lover's getting limited to 2 or semi-limited, and then, you know, you can't use 2 econs and 2 Rose Lovers. You can use 1 econ, 1 Rose Lover. Since it's getting on that list, there's not going to be many things immune to traps anymore. That's cool. Unless Jinzo comes with Esperoba, then we're all screwed. Vertical Landing, quick play. Tribute any number of win monsters except tokens. Special summon an equal number of Mecha Phantom Beast tokens. You can only activate 1 Vertical Landing per turn. Okay, cool. Wiz Sage for Hire. 8-star, 7-star water spellcaster. If this card is special summoned, you gain 500 life points for each for hire you control the different name except for this card. So you can gain at most 1,000 life points. When your opponent activates a spell trap card or effect, just any effect, wow. You can discard 1 card. I don't like the wording on that. You can discard 1 for hire card. Negate the activation. You can only use each effect of Wiz Sage for hire once per turn. So for hires, ladies and gentlemen. Scrabble! Your opponent monsters in the field outnumber. If your opponent's monsters in the field outnumber your non-token monsters in the field, tribute any number of tokens and special summon an equal number of Mecha Phantom Beast monsters from your deck. Whoa! Wow, that's a cool card. So say you have 2 tokens and your opponent has 1 monster. You can activate this. Say your opponent has 2 monsters and you have 3 tokens. No, so your opponent has 1 monster, you have 3 tokens. You can special summon 3. That's okay. That looks like fun. That looks like fun. Supernatural regeneration. Activate only during the end phase. Gain 1,000 life points for each psychic type monster sent to the graveyard this turn. That could be useful. Worms. Whoa, Worm Warlord. This card cannot be special summoned. Negate the effect of monsters destroyed by battle with this card. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, it can attack once again in a row. Wow. So it is a 6-star reptile. So 1 single tribute. I like it. I like it. That's pretty cute. Worm Hope. Flip. When this card is flipped face up by an opponent's monster attack, draw 1 card. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard. Scramble, but send 1 card could be good in Dark World, I think? No, because it's only when this card is discarded. Never mind. Dyna for Hire. If this card is special summoned, you can banish cards from your opponent's graveyard up to the number of FUR-OCIOUS monsters you control with different names. Sweet, so up to 3 cards you can banish. I like that. I like banishing cards from my opponent's graveyard. You can only use the effect of Dyna FUR-OCIOUS once per turn. Monsters your opponent controls cannot target FUR-OCIOUS monsters for attacks except this one. Nice, I like that. You get a nice spike and shield on that thing, and it's pretty much never going anywhere unless they get rid of it with the monster effect. So that's cool. Supernatural regeneration, Worm YuGiOh. The reason why I say spike shield is because it'll bring up to 3,000 attack, and then if he ever gets like econ into defense mode, bada bing, bada boom. YuGiOh? He's a scary looking freak. This card can only declare an attack the turn this card is flipped face up. Wow. If this card attacks, it is changed to face down defense position at the end of the battle. Oh! Flip flop. Flip flop, flip flop. That's kind of cool. He's Mr. Flip Flop. I like it. We got a super rare Mecha Phantom Beast Mega Raptor. When a token is special summoned to your side of the field, special summon 1 Mecha Phantom Beast token. You can only use the effect of Mecha Phantom Beast Mega Raptor once per turn. This card's level is increased by the total of all tokens you control. While you control a token, this card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Once per turn, you contribute 1 token to add 1 Mecha Phantom Beast monster from your deck to your hand. 1900 attack. 1900 attack machine. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Aerial Recharge. Once per turn, you can special summon 1 Mecha Phantom Beast token. During either each player's end phase, tribute 1 token or Mecha Phantom monster or send this card to the graveyard. So that's cool. That's kind of cool, but you need to have 2 tokens. It's kind of weird. You have to have 2 tokens to really take advantage of it. And it's not even taking advantage of it. I don't know. It's good if like you just want to quickly special summon a token and then tribute it off or something. Psy Beast. It's a 2-star psychic. When this card is normal summon, you can remove from play 1 psychic type monster from your deck. This card's level becomes the level of that monster. Where are the synchros? Stinging Swordsman. When this card is adorable. Look at her. No! I just wanted to click on her face. All right, we'll go back to her. World Suppression. You can activate this card when a field spell card is activated. Negate the field. Nope. That's such a bad card. It's just bad, in my opinion. Seal Strategist for Hire. I mean, I could be wrong, but it negates a field spell for that turn. Doesn't even destroy it. Seal Strategist for Hire. 4-star, 1600 attack, Beast Warrior. During your main phase, you can special summon 1 monster for hire from your hand, except for this card. If a monster for hire is special summoned to your field while you control this monster, you can target 1 monster for hire in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Wow. Okay. So you can summon this, special summon another for hire, and add a for hire from your graveyard to your hand. Wow. That's pretty good. That's pretty darn good if you ask me. If this is the other ultra rare, I'm gonna foam. Training for hire, Worm Gulse. Each time a face down monster is flipped face up, 1 worm counter on this card. Place 1 worm counter on this card. This card gains 300 attack for each worm round. Okay, so that's cool with the other flip flop. Mr. Flip Flop. Silent Psychic Wizard. More silent cards. When this card is normal summoned, you can target 1 psychic type monster in your graveyard. Banish that target. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, special summon the. Ooh, special summon the monster banished by this effect. 1900 Psychic. That's powerful, man. That's powerful. So 10 packs deep. I'm not going to reset the box. I am going to change my bulk settings though, because I don't want it to reset when there's no more ultra rares, honestly, because I have to buy this box out essentially if I want to make the content for you guys. If I want you guys to be content. Here we go. Watch, this is going to be the ultra rare right here. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Stinging Swordsman. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, return all face-up cards in your opponent's spell and trap card. Okay, never mind. Nothing crazy. Mecha Phantom Beast Black Falcon. When this card declares an attack, special summon a token. This card's level is increased by the total levels of all Mecha Phantom Beast tokens you control. While you control a token, this card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you contribute 1 token, then target 1 monster your opponent controls. change that target to face up defense position. So if you have 1 token and 2 Mecha Phantom Beast monsters, they go up to 9 stars. They go up to 7 stars or 6 stars, and you can use Beatdown, and it gets pretty tough. It's kind of cool. And this has like, not Econ, it has the other card, but you can put something facing on defense position. It's pretty dope. Worm Hope, Vertical Landing, and Sonic Boom. During your turn, target 1 Mecha Phantom Beast monster on the field. Its attack becomes doubled. It is unaffected by other spell or trap cards. Also, if it attacks against a monster, inflict piercing. When you have to include the word also in your description of the card, it's probably good. If this effect is applied to that monster, destroy all machine type monsters you control during the end phase of this turn. Other monsters cannot attack during the turn you activate this card. So it basically says, hey, does your opponent have Spheric Rebo or Bacon Saver engraved? And if they do, why are you using this card? But since it changes the attack, I'm assuming it can be used in the damage step, actually. Usually anything that changes attack can be used in the damage step. So this should be able to be used in the damage step, and then you get around, like, Spheric Rebos can't even happen, which is great. And you can go for game easy with this. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Okay, that's a cool card to try. Cool card to try. Wind Up Bat. You can target 1 Wind Up monster in your graveyard, change the face up attack position card you control to face up defense position, and add that card to your hand. This effect can only be used once while this card is in the field. So you summon it, put it in defense position, and go ahead and grab a card from your graveyard. That's kind of cool. Nice and wind up. Recycle. During your standby phase, by paying 300 life points, select 1 non-monster card in your graveyard and return it to the bottom of your deck. Sonic Boom. Worm Stinging and Worm King. Oh, I remember this card. This was a dual terminal card back in the day. This card can be tribute summoned in face-up attacks by tributing 1 reptile worm monster. You can tribute 1 reptile worm monster to select 1 card your opponent controls and destroy it. Now that's going to be really good with Powerful Rebirth. That screams Powerful Rebirth to me. And I love this card because it reminds me of Dual Terminal. And Dual Terminal was such a fun time in the Yu-Gi-Oh life, at least for my local. Like, Dual Terminal was what you did. You went in with 20 bucks and you just tried to walk out with a Borg. No, not Borg. Oh my gosh. Oh, what's the Synchro monster? Is it Borg? Ice Barrier. No, Trish? Well, yeah, when Trish was in DT, that was crazy. There's another card though. I don't remember. Gatlin Dragon. This was in the preview, so what does it do? Barrel Dragon plus Blowback Dragon. So Blowback Dragon's in the game. Was it always in the game? I don't think so. I remember like Bandit Keith used it, but we didn't have it. Once per turn, you can toss a coin 3 times to destroy as many monsters in the field as possible, but not more than the number of heads. Whoa! So you can destroy like 3 monsters if you get 3 heads. Kind of a cool card. Worm Hope, World Suppression, and Wind Up Bat. Oh baby. Worm Gulls, Psy Beast, and the other ultra rare in the first 20 packs. If your opponent controls 2 or more face-up monsters of the same attribute, you can special summon this card from your hand once per turn. You can target 1 face-up card in the field. That target's effects are negated during this turn. There can only be 1 face-up Sovereign of Birds on the field. Wow. So if they control 2 wind monsters, you can just special summon this. That's insane. Or 2 earth, 2 whatever it is. They had 2 monsters essentially. Once per turn, you can target 1 face-up card on the field and negate its targets. Wow. So this really poops on. This really poops on Amazon, because you can just shut off oppression. Just shut it off. Wow. That is an Amazon hard counter. Worm Prince. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can add to your hand 1 reptile worm monster from your deck. Destroy this card during the end phase if you do not control a reptile type worm monster other than this card. So Worm's got a lot of support in this pack. Wow. Trading for Hire and Gatling Dragon. So what I want to do, because I pulled both ultra rares, normally I like to just buy out the box on camera, but I know that I'm gonna end up having to drop some cash on this. So I really like to take advantage of these right here, and I think I can do them right now. And normally I wouldn't do this on screen, but I'm gonna go ahead and use some cash because I'm gonna have to anyway. And the reason why I like to do this is because if I can get the other SRs from the bonus cards, then I can reset the box and save some money, and that's the end goal, obviously. Mayhem for Hire, quick play spell. Target 1 monster for hire in your graveyard. special summon in defense position. You can only activate one of these per turn. Okay, it's not bad. Because you can just do it at the end of your opponent's end phase. That's kind of cool. And it's not linked to anything, so it's not like a... I don't know. I mean, I don't know. And you can also do it on your turn and use it for tribute fodder. There's some things you could do for sure. And that one card interacted when you special summoned a for hire monster. So during your main phase, you can special summon one monster for hire from your hand, except for Recon Scout for hire. If a monster for hire is special summoned to your side of the field while you control this monster, you can target one set card in the field and destroy it. Okay, for hire seems like it's going to be good. For hire is going to be a good archetype. It does a lot of popping. It does a lot of special summoning. We got Beat Bladesman for hire. During your main phase, you can special summon one monster for hire from your hand, except for this one. If a monster for hire is special summoned to your side of the field, you can add one monster from your deck to your hand. Like, it's just replacing and popping, and it's just pluses. For hire just looks like the plus archetype. So now we're just trying to get one, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this limit. Hopefully I have enough cash in my Steam account, please. I don't. All right, I gotta do something real quick. But so like I said, the reason why I'm doing this is because normally I just do all this off screen, and it's not like it really matters if I do it on screen or off screen, but I normally just, I like to just use my gems on screen. But because I pulled both those ultra rares so early, if I can get some of the super rares that I don't have with these bonus buys, then I can reset the box and I don't have to buy it all the way out. Which is just the best of both worlds. Just the best of both worlds. I ended up not buying 2 copies of that starter deck. Not yet anyway. I really don't think I will. I really don't think I will. Because Gold Sark is not as powerful in this game at all. And the Silent Magician is cool. I really like her, but it's just my own personal thing, I guess, that I'm not doing it for realistically. Wormright YuGiOh, and I might eventually do it. That's why I'm not saying it's some like moral whatever. Flip! Destroy all face-up monsters in the field except reptile worm monsters. This card gains 500 attack for each reptile worm monster in your graveyard. Ooh, but it's a 2 tribute. Ugh. Woof! You were almost worth it. If you were a single tribute, I would play you. I really would. I would definitely give you a shot. I mean, destroying all monsters in the field is pretty great. It's Regeki if you only play worm monsters in your side of the field, so it's probably worth it. We're not pulling any super rares. I'm getting punished for throwing my credit card at Konami. Thank you so much, Konami. I appreciate it. Just kidding. I would never throw my credit card at Konami. I only buy things in cash because credit is pretty scary. Wind Up Juggler. It is a new super rare. After damage calc, if this card battled an opponent's monster, you can destroy the opponent's monster. This effect can only be used once while this card is face up on the field. That's still cool. So a lot of wind-ups. Wind-up archetype. Okay, does not seem as good as for hires, but we already got Worm Victory. We'll confirm our SR card, and it's going to be another Silent Psychic Wizard, unfortunately. That's worst case scenario for us. We just want to get these 3. Okay, so we're going to go for another one of these. It looks like we might... If we get our 3 super rares on this, then it's worth it, honestly. Okay, nice. This should be a super rare. Beat the one we already have, though. Ah, man. Ah, darn it. I really tried to be cheeky. I really did. But I don't think the cheeks work. So for hires, worms, and Mecha Phantom Beasts. Oh, I skipped those. Man, my bad. We'll go back to that trap card afterwards. Donpa, Marksman for hire. During your main phase, you can special summon. We already know the effect. You can target one face-up card on the field and destroy it. So this one destroys face-up cards. But yeah, so 3 new archetypes, and then some support for, well, Worm's not new, but more Worm support, more Mecha Phantom Beast support, and then wind-ups and for hires are 2 brand new archetypes. Random blowback dragon support is weird. W Nebula Meteorite. Change all face down monsters on the field to face up defense position. During the end phase, would this activate flip effects? Let me know in the comments down below. Change all face up light reptile monsters you control to face down defense position, then draw 1 card for each. After that, you can special summon 1 level 7 or higher light reptile monster from your deck. Oh! So this is interesting. If this activates flip effects, then it's really good. I feel like it would. I think it does. And then at the end of your turn, you go back into the defense. And then you special summon something. So you want to activate when you have 2 monsters, essentially. That's cool. That's a cool trap for worms. Oh, I'm excited to try worms. I'm really excited to try worms. We might do that first. I'm not sure. We might do that first. Aerial recharge. Okay, so what was the new trap that I missed? Armored glass. You can activate this card when a monster is equipped with an equipped card. Negate the effects of all equipped cards in the field during the turn this card is activated. So this is like the answer to Noble Knights, I guess. Confirmed SR cards. It is not a new one. It's a Mega Raptor. So we got Ska-Rude, boys. We got Ska-Rude. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be that guy because I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that yet. Not when we only have 35 packs left. I mean, the box is gonna reset anyway. Once we get both these super rares. But I'd rather do it one at a time because I want to see how many packs it takes. Maybe this is a mistake. All right, we'll do 10 packs of gems after this. After one more so that I can be satisfied. Oh no, wait. No, this is the right time to do it. Okay. Let's do it now. So let's see if we can get it in these 10 packs and maybe we can it'll reset after 22. We got a foil Gatling Dragon, feels Goodman Clap. Recon Scout for Hire. Worm King. Here we go. Oh, I know what this is. Mistaken Accusation. Look at, that's not Karibo. That is not Karibo. I love how Wits of the Black Forest is chilling back there too. If your opponent has more total cards in their hand and their side of the field than you do, target one face-up card in the field. Neither player can activate cards with that name or other effects for the rest of this duel, except that target. Wow. So like, you shut off all future versions of a card. So let me give an example, I guess. If Noble Knight, the main Noble Knight guys on the board that can summon something from the deck, you do this, and it can no longer use that. Or, say it's Amazons. You use this on Oppression, and that's the only Oppression that can ever be used for the rest of the duel. Which is pretty cool. Because you get rid of it, and then you're good. And then you're good. Then Amazons just lose. So if we can get Blowback Dragon in these next 3 packs, we'll be a happy camper. A happy camper. I think we've seen every pack in this box now besides Blowback. And you guys know what Blowback does. I think. Maybe you don't. My one friend who doesn't play the game anymore, he's going to be pretty shocked that Blowback's in the game. He'll be pretty shocked. Because we would always say when we first started playing Duel Links and Bandit Keith would use Blowback on us, we'd be like, man, what if we had Blowback Dragon? That would be so busted. And now like the game is completely different. I was actually thinking about old school Duel Links. Here we go. This morning, and I miss it a lot. Once returned, you can target one card your opponent controls. So basically, it's Barrel Dragon, but it's only 1 tribute, and it can be any card your opponent controls. So it's like Toon Barrel Dragon in that sense. Because I believe regular Barrel Dragon can only destroy monsters. But it's a 1-star. I mean, it's not 1-star. Oh gosh. 1 tribute, 2300 attack, my machine. It's a cool card. I'll use it. I'll use it. I'll use it in some duels for sure. Just for the fun. We got another SR Beat Bladesman. That's our 3 Beat Bladesmans right there, ladies and gents. Ladies and gents. All right, and that's all she wrote. Let's just make sure we've seen every card. We have, in fact, seen every card. And the box reset. So that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know what you're most excited to use. For me, this card is really, really, really good against the way Duel Links players play. Obviously, it's just special summon, bam. It's really strong. And there's gonna be some ways to break it, for sure, I think. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to show some shade up to that thumbs up down below. Check out the merch in the description as well. Subscribe if you haven't already. Join the hundreds of shady people joining up every day. And I'll see you in the next Duel Links video. Like I said, should be going up on Friday, the latest. It might even go up tomorrow. Depends how many videos I record today before vacation. With that, though, I'm going to get the hashtag out of here. Have yourselves a fantastic day, but above all else, keep it shady.